Yes, guys, I'm sporting the new what? Well, not even the new, the old Ghana kit. But we're not here to talk about Ghana. Shout out to Ghana, the Black Stars. At least their manager picks the right team. I wanted to talk about England. The England squad. As much as I'm a big fan of Gareth Southgate, there's a few things that I'm not really happy with. Well, no, I wouldn't say I'm not happy with. I'm questioning because when he first came in, he said that he wants to, not flush out all the old players, but show the youth, promote the youth within the team, etc., etc. So that means that he also said that he wants to play the best players, which I've always said. Look, play your best players, whatever team they're playing in, whatever league it is. If they are doing the best in terms of in that position, then play them. Do you know what I mean? Try them out. So, anyways, the team got announced earlier today, I think 2 o'clock. So I'm just going to read it out and then just going to quickly discuss a few things. So you got Alexander-Arnold, Barkley, Chilwell, Gomez, Heaton, Henderson, Kane, Keane, Lingard, Jesse Lingard, the guy who hasn't scored any goals for Man United and he hasn't got any assists, but yet he's still there. My thing is, why not have Tammy Abraham there? Tammy Abraham for Chelsea, alright, he scored 2 just the weekend gone, but in terms of giving the youth a chance or, pushing the youth to the first team, shouldn't you be doing that? If a player is not playing to their full potential, you have to drop them. Because if they're playing shit, I'm sorry, excuse my French, but if they're playing shit, and they're still managing to get into the England squad, what message is that sending to the other players? What message is it sending to the world? That even though they don't bang for their club team, we'll still put them in the England squad. And then you wonder why we get duppied by these certain teams, you know what I mean? When it starts getting to the nitty-gritty teams like Croatia or Holland, we're struggling. Who else we got? Maddison, yes. Happy with Maddison. Maguire for Man United. I ain't got no complaints. Tyrone Mings for Aston Villa. Recently loaned out in January. I haven't watched him week in, week out, but I have kept a slight eye on him, and I think he's been doing really well. And I think it's nice. It's nice to have a different name in the team selection. It's not like we're playing a big team. I think they're playing in Kosovo on the 10th of September. So it's good to try different players. It's good, especially if they've merited playing into the first team for England. Let them play. You got Mason Mount. Oxlade-Chamberlain, this is my thing about Ox. As much as, former Arsenal midfielder Ox, he's just come back from injury. Okay, I can see what Southgate's trying to do in terms of letting him get a few more minutes under his belt, but at what expense? There's other youth team players or there's other players that could have come through. I think there was a guy, was it for Wolves? Cody. Could have put Cody in there. So many other players that you could trial out, that you could give him the opportunity. I'm sure Ox is not going to be upset if he gets dropped, because he understands that he has to be 100% fit. It's the same with Klopp when he was at Liverpool, or when he's at Liverpool. If he's not fit, he's not playing. Do you know what I mean? Henderson or Wijnaldum or whatever, they'll start above him. You got to work your way into the squad. You got Jordan Pickford, Pope, Rashford, Declan Rice, Rose, Sancho, Sterling, Trippier. I was questioning as well. Alright, he's gone to Atletico Madrid. It's good. I'm sure it will improve his defensive game. But has he played consistently? Has he been playing good? Has he been playing excellent consistently for his team? No, I haven't really seen him play for Atletico Madrid. And obviously when he was at Spurs as well, towards the end of the season, he didn't really, in my opinion, didn't really do much. Alright, cool. We had the World Cup, was it last year? A few good performances, but he still made a lot of mistakes. You got Wan-Bissaka now. Look, I'm happy that Wan-Bissaka got into the team. My thing is, when he was at Crystal Palace last season, and he was playing consistently well, he was probably statistic-wise, he was one of the best right backs in Europe. Made the most challenges, etc., etc. At that time, why is it that Southgate didn't pick him for the England team? Now my thing is it because he was scared because he's picked him and he's from Crystal Palace, and now because he's at Man United he feels obliged, oh yeah, I can pick him now because he's in a big team now. So he's kind of contradicting himself, because I go back to what he originally said. He said he's looking to pick youth team players or players that are doing well in the youth teams. That's fine. But the players that are doing, that are performing well week in, week out. Now I look at the squad, and I can't lie, not all of those players deserve to be there. Now, who am I? I'm just any guy that's just commenting on it. But still, I'm still entitled to my opinion. Who else we got? Wilson and then Harry Winks. Harry Winks for Spurs. Again, the only question I'm going to ask people is, what have they done? Like, do they actually deserve to be in the squad? Certain people. And who would you take out? Who would you take out? Who would you take out from the squad? And who would you replace them by? If you could add that in the comments, that would be cool. Thank you to all the watchers. Thank you to all the subscribers. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Please follow me on Instagram, Twitter, etc, etc. But yeah, just a quick video, people. I think, what else? I think that was it, really. Just play your best players. That's all I ask. Do you know what I mean? It's not difficult. It's not hard. No one's gonna judge you, or no one's gonna. If you play your best players, no one can say anything. But it's when you're mix and matching. You know what I mean? If he's gonna start Harry Kane, for me, I wouldn't even start Harry Kane because Harry Kane hasn't been scoring goals. And I want to see, if he's supposed to be the best striker in the world, he should be scoring goals week in, week out. That's what Sergio Aguero is doing. Yeah, but yeah, he's still not one of the best in some people's opinion. But anyways, let me not rant on. Let me just continue with this thing, guys. Peace and love.